Hi, Winnie.
Hi, Adeline. How can I help you?
I've got some exciting news to share with you. My studio will be moving to this beautiful new space. Sorry, everything's in a mess. We've got this beautiful space. And I'm just wondering if you could help me with the reception area. I'm thinking of something English-like or country-like. I know you have some very great ideas. Give me a call. Thank you.
Hi, beautiful people. We meet again. My name is Winnie Luthian Tai, and this week, as you must have already seen, I am making over my friend's dance studio. Now, Adeline and I go a long way back. We have been friends for ages. She is one of the kindest, gentlest person that you'll ever meet. And I'm not saying this because she's my friend, but it's the truth. She is someone who is beautiful inside and out. We used to dance together, you know. We used to dance on stage together. She still dances, and she now owns a ballet school that my daughter attends. I know Adeline has been dreaming of moving to a bigger studio for her students since last year. And this year, her dream came true. She found this huge, beautiful place and she's ready to move in. And when she asked me if I could help her make over her reception area, I was thrilled. But the only catch is, we only have 6 days. Because in 6 days, her students will be coming back from term break. I know Adeline mainly just wants to revamp the old partition walls to make it cleaner and nicer. And she's really into English country style. So we toyed with the idea of shiplap and board&batten, and we also wanted this huge wallpaper mural on one wall. We even went to the extent of looking up new reception tables and chairs and even lighting for that space. The few months of planning leading up to the makeover gave me some time to do some rough sketches. So I would bounce some sketches over to Adeline and she would tell me if she liked them or if she liked something else. Now at some point during that discussion, we decided that we need to remove one of the 2 partition rooms to give that area a better flow of space. So now we have 1 partition room to bring down, the moving, the makeover, and 6 days. We can do it. Hey Adeline.
Hi.
How do you feel?
Excited?
Day 1 finally came. While Adeline had some professional painters to give the dance studios a new lick of paint, we, on the other hand, went wood shopping, my favorite thing. Because the partition walls have these protruding studs, the first thing we had to do was to level up the walls. To do that, we used 6mm plywood. Adeline's 16-year-old son Jonathan was tasked to help Auntie Winnie, and thank goodness he did, or Auntie Winnie would have never been able to complete this makeover in 6 days. John has never done anything like this, never held a power tool, so my first task for him is to measure all the partition walls and cut out the plywood. Fortunately, these were easy enough to cut with a utility cutter. So between John and Auntie Winnie, we had all the plywood cut out in no time. And now to adhere them to the partitions. Here you see John applying the construction adhesive to the back of the plywood. And then we stuck them in between the studs.
Little bit more. A little bit more. Okay.
Okay. Slow. And to further reinforce them, we screwed them in as well. Now because the partitions were made of plasterboards, the screw anchors we used were butterfly anchors.
Well done. Woohoo!
Just doing the base took us a full first day, and now they're all leveled up, they're ready for the board and batten. Today is the day that the MDF boards go on to create the shiplap and the board and batten effect. The MDF boards are 10 cm wide, which is about 4 inches and 6 mm thick. Not too heavy, but still thick enough to give us the effect that we wanted. I showed John how to use the jigsaw, and by the second board, he looked like a pro. We took turns cutting and sticking the boards. We also decided to tag the boards with short screws while the construction adhesive cured. Moment of truth. So now we're using one of these boards to cover the strut of the partition.
Yes.
I thought we could finish this in a day, but how wrong was I? This took us the next 3 days. Partly also because we screwed up one wall. Well, Auntie Weenie screwed up one wall due to her bad calculations. Shh, don't tell anyone. And had to dismantle and sand down all the adhesive. Our electric driver ran out of battery. Now we're using muscle power. Muscle power. Nice. This shiplap is nice. Hey Adeline, don't hide. We decided that the wall to Studio 2 will be shiplapped, while the other partition walls will be board and batten. Mainly because the partitions didn't go up all the way to the ceiling, and the board and batten would lessen the weight load for them. Also, it was more aesthetically pleasing to have 2 different wall treatments. I need to tap this because it's flying out.
你啲水面咩？你嗰陣時，哇，啊哈，嚟食個老啲啦，哇，that's it back。
Oh my god, this wall is done! This is Jonathan filling the gaps. So this wall looks like that. Jonathan has been so amazing, from not knowing how to use a power tool to be able to do all this. Say hi, Jonathan.
Hi.
So that's all his work. He's filling up all the gaps, and I have this wall to finish. And I also have this full wall to finish today. I decided to save you guys from having to watch us stick MDF boards again and again, but we did finally finish the last wall, and now I'm just sanding down the wood filler that John filled the gaps with. It's done! Just a little bit left up there. We'll finish it tomorrow. The shiplap is done. Board and batten is all done. All the way. And tomorrow the professional painter is gonna come and paint it. Yay! I can't wait! Can't wait to see it. The last couple of days were spent mostly touching up the nooks and crannies, sealing all the gaps with caulk, making sure everything looked crisp. We even sealed every gap on the board and batten. And we had to install wallpaper, which we were most nervous about. Now, because of that, I totally forgot to film this part, so we are left with just a couple of photos of us prepping the wall and sticking the wallpaper. Sorry guys. And then the changing room mirror went on next, hung by Adeline's husband Samuel with John's help. And now we have one final thing to tackle. So now we've removed a partition from here and we have all these gaps in the floor. So now Adeline's gone out to see if she can find a similar flooring, because this floor was installed like 20 years ago, so it'll be difficult to find the exact similar one. But she's going to find something that is closest to this color.
Let me try.
Oh, it will, wait.
You look like you're opening durian. No, okay. It's going to you.
To me?
In front of you. In front of you.
Bring it already.
Alright. There you go.
Yes.
Now done.
That means you have to cut
Wow.
quite deep, oh, you cut.
Yeah. No! Please fit!
How can I?
Oh no!
These were not perfect, but they will have to do. Maybe in 20 years, they might even be the same color. I'm so happy we managed to pull this off in 6 days, and I must admit, the result is far better than what I had imagined. Now the space is beautiful and bright, airy, warm and inviting, waiting for these little dancers to come in to dance to their heart's content. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, do give us a like and a subscribe. This is the easiest way to help the channel. Now I must bid you farewell, but you must stay, because here's the final reveal.